So here we are at Cal State Fullerton, and I'm speaking with, what's your name, sir? I'm sorry.
Alex.
Oh, Alex? Okay. He's going to kind of explain a little bit about what his beliefs are, his spiritual beliefs. So go ahead and let me know what you believe in, whether no God, atheist, or...
Atheist.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So, do you study science much at all, or...?
Yeah, not really. I like watching, some podcasts.
Okay.
Nothing crazy.
Okay.
It's not too well versed in
Okay.
anything like that.
Okay. So do you know the... let me ask you this. I'll go with this first. Like this building, right?
Mm-hmm.
Would you think that this could be made by accident?
What do you mean?
This building right here, the big, how it's all designed and everything. Do you think that that could be made by
I see where
accident?
you're going here. No, I guess not.
Yeah. Okay. So now you understand, like, one of your cells is probably even more complex.
Oh yeah, way more.
Yeah. Right.
You know, we came from fungus, dude.
Well, some teach that, but the what's interesting, for us as humans, to be created, right, and to live and exist. Well, let's say a living being, it has to have all the parts working at once for it to. It's called the basically like theory of irreducible complexity. So basically, it's kind of like a car, right? It can't, without the engine and everything working, it's not going to go anywhere, right? So our bodies have to have the mouth working so that we can eat, and the feet to go get the food, and cells are similar, right? A cell's going to die if it doesn't have everything, boom, working right then, right? When it's...
I don't know, yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, otherwise it's going to die, right? Because let's say you don't have your ears or to hear that a predator's going to come,
There's
whatever.
people born without all that.
What's that?
There's people born that can't hear.
Well, yeah, that's life from life, though.
Yeah, that's what you say.
So some of these people that are scientists, I think it's called abiogenesis or basically they're saying life can come from non-life, but it's never been proven, never been seen. So we know life is very complex, and the truth is, if let's say you believe that you came from monkeys or whatever, from fungus so then you believe that your relative is a fungus.
Oh yeah.
But this is what's sad about it. You know, the Bible teaches that we're made in God's image, and we were actually created separate from the animals.
Yeah.
So let's say that you assume you're an animal.
All right.
What is it that would lead you to believe that we should even have laws that would keep us from acting like animals then, right? If we're just an animal, why can't we bite each other? And we have a reason, right? Yeah. That's right. See, we're a little different than animals, right?
Monkeys kind of do too, though. You know what I'm saying?
Well, they'll bite each other and fight and do all kinds of nasty stuff.
They do kind of similar things to us. Like I was watching this video yesterday, and these monkeys just like having fun in a pond and like questioning what the fuck is going on, like putting his finger in the thing, watching the reflection freak out. Yeah. So like that's at a small point, you know what I mean? It's kind of like reason, like what's happening. He's trying to figure out what's happening. Yeah. We just have a more developed brain, so.
We definitely do. And then this is the thing. There's no, I don't know much about fossils and stuff, but there's not really any transitional forms. So there's not anything showing fossils that lead from, let's say a monkey to a man.
Oh yeah, they're missing something, whatever.
Yeah. So there's not really any evidence. This is the thing. Either way you go, whether you go with God, which for me, I've gone that way, but you're gonna have to have faith.
Oh, I can tell you my reason why I don't believe in God for sure.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm a confirmed Catholic.
Oh, huh.
Right? So I went to fucking all the catechisms and all
Sure.
that shit.
Yeah.
And there was this retreat we went on before we got confirmed. And
Yeah.
It was a little experience. You want to hike and everything and all this.
Yeah.
And there's this night where you have like a praise and worship, and they bring you into this room, and it's like a dark room. They're playing some sad music, and then there's a Eucharist sitting in the middle of the room, and everyone's fucking crying, like they just feeling like, I don't know, the power of God. And I was sitting there, and I just knew it wasn't for me as soon as that happened. When everyone was freaking the fuck out and like having convulsions and stuff and like crying over this piece of fucking bread, whatever the fuck it is, cardboard ass thing. But so I don't know. It's kind of a cult to me, and I'm not into that kind of thing.
Interesting. So now, do you believe that you've sinned before, or do you believe in sin?
If it
morality?
were real, I'd be in hell for sure.
Well, this is what's interesting. We've all sinned, right? We all deserve hell. That's the truth. Whether you told a lie or...
but like it's a construct, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hell is whatever you want it to be or whatever the book says it is, and whoever deserves to go there is everybody, I guess, because everyone does things that apparently is like, I don't know, masturbation's bad, fucking drinking coffee is bad.
I don't know about coffee, but...
Coffee's a drug, man.
Yeah,
coffee,
it
nicotine,
could
all
be.
that shit.
I guess overdoing it could be a sin
Not
in a
even-
sense.
It's anything in the sense of the word. Like, it changes your composition in your brain when
Mm-hmm.
you do coffee, you drink coffee, when you do fucking acid,
Yeah.
when you smoke weed, when you do all that stuff. Like,
Mhm.
it changes. what
Definitely
you-
affects you, whatever chemical you put in your body,
It
right?
depends what religion you're from too. So that some
Yeah.
religions, fucking Mormons can't even drink coffee.
Yeah, I know.
Can't eat chocolate because there's caffeine in it.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
like,
mm-hmm.
why is any of that any of the rule? I don't understand any of those rules, man.
Yeah. Well, I'm not a Mormon, so.
What are you?
Yeah, I'm a Christian, so I mean, I don't condemn people for drinking coffee. You know,
What kind of Christian?
just born again Christian, non-denominational.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I wasn't raised in the church. I came to God in my late 20s and used to party and all that kind of stuff. And I learned just the consequences of sin.
Is it because you found something you were missing? Is why you went to religion? Because I know a lot of people like that. Like they were normal party kids. They had a lot of fun, and then all of a sudden they felt like they were home when they found God or whatever they did. But isn't it possible that God is just in your own brain, and I get the feelings that those people get without religion. So like I just feel like I don't need it.
Well, for me, I just knew I was living wrong, and just the thought in my head, because a lot of stuff happened that was bad in my life, and I just thought in my head, it said, well, if you had done what the Bible said to do, this wouldn't happen to you. This kind of thought came in my mind. And from then on, I kind of just tried to start doing stuff right, and a kind of peace came over me that I knew there was like a spiritual law I was breaking. You know, it's kind of like a scientific law, and I had to get in line with it. And from then I started reading the Bible and getting to understand more of spiritual principles, you know, and it helped me to definitely, you know, then I read about Jesus, you know, he died for me on the cross and all that, and I put my faith in the Lord, and sure enough, he revealed himself more and more to me, and totally changed my life. So, and I believe in the power of prayer, you know, and I know,
That's not fair.
What's that?
The power of prayer? I don't know. Because some people pray for fucking them to get rich and it happens, but some people are praying for their lives to get better and it never happens, you know?
Now, it doesn't mean God's always going to answer your prayers, but
What separates him from answering you? Why would he not?
Well, he answers according to his best, or I should say, what's best for us. So, sometimes
someone's praying to get off food stamps and that the person doesn't hire them, and they don't get hired. Is because God doesn't want them to get hired, or what?
Well, it could be. You know, I don't have the thing. I'm not God. I can't answer every question, and I don't
Maybe
understand.
You are, though. That's the thing.
No. That's the difference. A creation versus creator. See, there's a big difference. Creator is outside of our time and outside of the whole creation paradigm. So, yeah, it's this is what's interesting. In the first law of thermodynamics, it talks about, you know what that is. You know what the first law of thermodynamics talks about? It's just that the matter and energy can't be created or destroyed.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. So how's the creation going to exist then? Right? We know it can't be created or destroyed. How did it get here? Right?
Yeah.
So it has to
Well,
essentially.
about white holes?
I don't know about that. No.
It's a black hole with the other side of it. So some people, there's a theory out there that the Big Bang is just the opposite of a black hole, the other side of one. So every time there's a black hole you see, which there are records of, you can see them.
Yeah.
And the other side of that would be a new universe. Maybe
Yeah.
it's a black hole creating a Big Bang. What's up, buddy?
Well, think about the Big Bang as its expansion, not creation. It's not.
Yeah, but it could be coming out of the white hole, and it's just coming out.
But still, you'd have to start. That would give you that creation. The question is, how do we get to the creation?
Oh yeah, but like,
Is it
I think
something from
it's
nothing?
Something that our brains are not capable of understanding.
Well, in a sense, it's a miracle. You know, the fact that
just because we can't understand it. Yeah.
Yeah, well, yeah. The thing is, though, it's kind of interesting. The Bible does explain how it happened, right?
Oh yeah, well, fucking shit it does. It explains that there was a man on a boat for 40 days and whatever the fuck happened.
Yeah, Noah, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They said they found that boat, and that's all bullshit. Oh god.
You're right. Mount. I can't remember the name of the mountain.
Yeah.
But
I know
not about. Yeah.
It looks like not a boat, but you know.
Yeah, but let me ask you this: why wouldn't you believe that, but you would believe you other things that you've never seen?
Like what?
Like
just round?
Well, you came from fossil. Maybe you came from fungus. Yeah, that
I
kind
don't necessarily. I believe it because I want to. I don't have enough knowledge to base on my beliefs that anything is true.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like, that's why I would say some people say agnostic. I call it the pussy way out. Like it's until you show me difference, then yeah. But yeah. So my best theory so far is the fungus theory. I like it.
Okay.
I picked the one I like the most.
Do you have family that are Christians at all?
My parents are diehard Catholics.
Oh, they are Catholics.
Yeah. They're really
Interesting.
disappointed in the fact that I don't believe it.
Interesting.
I'm just afraid that I'm not going to get to heaven with her, and I told her it's not real anyway. So.
Interesting. Well, you know.
I just couldn't imagine the worst hell than going up to meet all your relatives for the rest of eternity. So.
Well, Catholicism is definitely different than
Yeah,
Christianity.
it's pretty loose. I don't know. They have like a take your own interpretation of the Bible approach in my church anyway.
Also, it's a different type of Catholic church than it sounds like.
It was the what is it? I don't even know what kind of Catholic it was.
Oh.
St. Paul the Apostle.
Yeah.
Catholic Church.
Yeah.
Jailhouse.
Yeah. Interesting. Huh. Well, yeah, it was nice talking to you. You know, I know it. For me, it took hard times. Really, I think a lot of times, unless you hit those hard times, you don't really reach out to God, or God doesn't really click in your mind. At least that's how it was for me. You know, when everything's going pretty good, you got money in your pocket, you're not in jail. You know, those times, you know, that's what I've learned. But it was nice to meet you, man.
Yeah, man.
So thanks for the interview. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Okay. So there you go. Anyways, we can please pray for the people out here. You know, they come to know the Lord. And also, if you'd like to join my Facebook group, Homeless Advocates for Christ, please share this video and pray for these students that God would help me to hopefully reach many for the Lord. Thanks so much. May God bless you. You seek first His kingdom always. Bye bye.